Hello again, and I'm double tapping my Primordial bow marathon for the day. I wanted to show you actually what the bow looked like. For some reason when I filmed down at the beach, I laugh when I say film, the beautiful blue sky and the lake somehow tricked my camera into darkening the close-ups. And so this is a good look at it. The sinew backing, I just did a buckskin wrap there so my hand isn't touching the sinew like it's doing up here. Sinew bowstring, draw, no problems. What I am thinking, because it is always an experiment and you can make a bow and then you can change your bow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten it, I believe a total of 4 inches, knocking 2 inches off of each tip, redoing the tips, and adding another layer of sinew just to see how far I can push this little bug. Now I was able to shoot my spruce arrows. They're not light by any means, you know, but they're not excessively heavy, 110 yards. Small game territory, definitely. But what would happen? Would this white cedar, this Thuja occidentalis, be able to handle the stress, the compressional stress, the raw compression power of shortening the bow 2 inches on each tip and adding a sinew layer, another sinew layer, just to amp it up and get it into reflex? Let's hot rod this, just like I did my mighty Tasco telescope. For those of you who are interested in bow making, I'm going to do a plug for my book. I have 3 project bows, along with talking about the characteristics of wood and the theories and the tools and everything you need to know to get started on your journey of bow making. This one represents project bow number 1 and 2, and 3, because it's a D bow. Project bow number 1 was just a simple D bow. Project bow number 3, that gull-winged horsebow, talks about sinew backing. So this is kind of the love child between bow number 1 in my book, A Bowmaker's Notebook, available on Amazon, and bow number 3. As experienced bow makers, you realize that direct connection between shortening the bow and raising the draw weight. That's just what happens. You could actually take this 67-inch bow, let's say it's 67, and measure the draw weight at 28 inches, and then actually calculate, if I knock an inch off, you know, it's probably going to be about a 3-pound raise in draw weight, more or less. If I knock 2 inches off, I'm going to get 6 pounds, more or less. There's a lot of factors involved in it. But shortening the bow raises the draw weight if you're not reducing the draw length. Very technical, very scientific. And then, in conjunction with that, shortening it to amp up the draw weight, getting it close to the 40-pound range, I will further raise the draw weight by adding another layer of sinew and then probably drawing it into reflex. And reflex is, let's just say, if I was to take the string off and I would see how the bow reacts, you know, it's just an unstrung bow. Reflex is that property of the bow to actually bend backwards. And so, in real terms, that first inch of draw weight has a higher draw weight. And so throughout the entire range of that pushing stroke, there's a higher draw weight. It's not floppy. You would have a more crisp feeling right at the beginning. So that increases the performance right there. And so in recap, I'm really pleased with this bow. I like the way it looks. You can see the knots through that layer of sinew, which I probably will if I add another layer, another single layer. No problems with chrysals. This white cedar bow is able to handle the compression. And so let's push the envelope. Let's jimmy this thing up. Let's hot rod it, as it were, by reducing the length and adding a power layer of sinew. Adding sinew. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your viewership. And man, what a beautiful day. And guess what? Not that I'm going to mention telescopes again, but my solar filter for my Tasco should be coming in today, so I can just aim it at the sun. Never look at the sun without a solar filter through a telescope, or else you're going to be blind before you even got near the eyepiece. I'll be able to actually bring my observing into the daylight hours to see the sunspots and the prominences, and all that other good stuff. Thumbs up means the video's over, and got a bad cup of coffee waiting for me over there. Have a great day, everyone.